First poem I'd like to read just recently was published in the Santa Clara Review. It's the first poem in my collection. It's called Colloquy with Death. I was chatting with Death the other day, shooting the breeze in a whatever happened to what's-his-name conversation, when, out of nowhere, he startled me with a confession. Bursting into tears, he wailed he feels worthless, racked by self-loathing. I was taken aback. I didn't think we were close enough for that kind of sharing. Awkward. Ever agile, I played the puffer. You are the tortilla, I said, of the whole enchilada, the arrow shot through love's heart. But I don't think he bought my banhami. As my proffered garlands wilted, seized by unease, I broke things off with a wave, a crack at a smile, all the best, etc., and walked briskly away, feeling hollow eyes following me, wondering what in the world to do with this frightening new intimacy. And the second one is about my hometown, Pittsburgh, PA. This won an award about 30 years ago, so I pulled this one out of off the dusty shelf. This is called Steel Season. 3 black rivers meet below me, limned by city lights, whose waters flow unlethe-like with recollection as I fly over coal barges. I know still float invisibly in the dark, like guard sharks. Banking over my old home, blue runway lights guide us in like thrown dock ropes as I breathe epiphanies of bitter air, faced with the blizzard of my breath. I've forgotten how its hills bristle with trees like standing armies, how stubborn shadows cling to drifts like cloaks to warm the snow, how red brick houses shoulder the wind, while salt and cinders assault the shoe leather of hunched pedestrians who don't look up. Old mill hunkies call winter steel season. Furnace work needs cold tempering. They still drink Iron City beer, but reminisce snow coated black by stacks smoking around the clock, belching rotten egg stench. When steel cars ruled and real men gladly worked 3 shifts and spit on the grave of Henry Clay Frick. Idle bessemers that once blasted night skies now bank smoldering fear and anger as I arrive with a flickering dawn that still burns, but in the slow, cold fire of rust. Slag piles surrender ghosts grudgingly to ragweed, dandelion, and the drizzle and grit of one more spring. Allegheny and Monongahela meld in my blood. The first cold breath remembers me. Thanks.
I am in the Alleghenies, and I have recently tried Iron City beer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. It wasn't the worst thing, but I don't know.
Well, when I was a kid, it was, it was very popular. I still have an Iron City beer T-shirt, but now with the craft brewery revolution, I think my tastes have gone beyond Budweiser and Iron City and all those light pilsners.
We all have that beer, don't we? That we had when we were kids. That one fallback when it was less about the beer and more about the effect.
Yeah, sure.
When I was, I think, probably 20, we used to get this terrible beer called Meisterbrau. We bought it in Indiana.
I've had Meisterbrau.
You've had that?
Oh, yeah.
We bought it in Indiana for $4 a case.
Right.
And then we drove across the state line into Michigan and returned returned all of the
empties.
all of the cans. Got $2.40 for that. So we were getting $1.60 case beer. It was about what you might think that was like. Samantha Terrell.
Thank you, Glenn. I'm so glad to be here again and hear everybody's great work. I like to